there, my name is Matt Cole, co-producer of the Sexperts podcast, along with my great friend Brian Garrity. Before we begin, I just want to give huge thanks to our guest on this episode, Johnny Pemberton. He is an actor and comedian, best known for his roles in Ant-Man, Son of Zorn, and Superstore. You can check out his podcast called Live to Tape. He is one of our biggest guests on the podcast so far, so we would really like to thank him for his time and being so fucking funny. Whenever you want to come back on the show, come on back. And if you're listening to this podcast and you think you would be a great guest on our show, then contact us at therealsexperts@gmail.com. For those of you in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area, this is a huge week for comedy. So check out these shows at the Push Comedy Theater on Thursday, June 21st. You can check out Herald Night, all long-form improv students featuring My Team Big Kid Feelings, 7 p.m., followed by the 22nd on Friday. At 8 p.m., you can check out a brand new show called The Psychic, the all-improvised journey into the supernatural, hosted by Brad McMurrin, followed by at 10 p.m. on the 22nd is an improv grab bag, which will feature the debut of my brand new improv team called The Improved Shakespeare Company, where we improvise an entire Shakespeare play. On the following day at the Push Comedy Theater, June 23rd, Saturday at 10 p.m., you can check out one of my favorite sketch comedy groups, The Prima Donnas, at 10 p.m. And then, if you haven't had enough comedy for the weekend, on Sunday the 24th at 7 p.m. is my sketch group, The Bright Side. We're going to do a sketch and improv comedy set for you, and it's $10. Get your tickets for all those shows at pushcomedytheater.com. And last but not least, a friend and frequent guest on the show, Noelle Peterson, is assistant directing a play called Hand to God at the Generic Theater down under Chrysler Hall. It debuts Friday, June 22nd and goes until June 15th. You can catch it every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. and then matinee on Sundays at 2:30. Hand to God is described as Sesame Street meets The Exorcist, so that should be fucking weird. Without further ado, everything you're about to hear is made up on the spot, so please enjoy this next sex episode of The Sexperts.
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Got to do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
And we're recording, and intro music, and hi there, welcome to The Sexperts. I am your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah. Hey there, dog roofer, doghouse roofer. It's been a long day.
You've been roofing. You've been up on the roof. You got sun poisoning.
Been a long day on the stepladder.
You look red.
Yeah, well, I forgot my sunblock, and I did 3 dog houses today, and
oh boy,
and I had to eat outside at Hardee's.
Woof.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into dog house roofing, I do want to mention that we are the Sexperts, and our main goal is to educate the audience about sex.
Yeah, we don't want people out there having ignorant sex.
No, because that's ignorant.
Yeah.
And our topic of the day, which I want to introduce, by the way, we're here live at a children's theater in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And our topic of the day, which is a perfect place to talk about sex, correct?
Yeah, this is the type of sex we're going to talk about today. Not any kind of sex.
The topic of the day, which we're bringing to you live every week, today is a very special topic, especially for children's theater. It's the Fingerbang Express.
The Fingerbang Express. And really, there might be a little controversy on this, but you can't talk to kids too soon about Fingerbang Express.
No, because they're going to do it. They're going to do it in a crowded theater, in a darkened theater, usually in a theater.
Typically, it's a theater, which is why we're here.
But anyways, we'll talk all about Fingerbang Express, how to do it, when to do it, what it is, and just a little bit. But I do want to get to...
Where to get a ticket.
I do want to get to our guest, and I see him walking up right now. Hi there, welcome.
Hi, it's Jim Dukes here. How are you?
Hey, Jim Dukes.
Great to be here.
Thank you so much for being here. We've been corresponding through emails and various forms of communication.
Email.
Why don't you tell our audience what you're all about?
Well, I do a lot of things. I'm what you call a master tradesman. I also do roofing too, but it's typically just old style 16th century shingle. Do a lot of that, cedar shake, whatnot. Wow. But typically, I sell novelties. Been selling novelties for a long time. Those little whistles you put in the tailpipe that makes the car whistle. Trick gum, squirt rings, nasty gum, gum that makes your mouth red, gum that makes your mouth blue. All that type of stuff. I started off at Johnson Smith Company in 1948, and I've just been rolling down the hill since.
You've had this for a long, long time. What's the top seller? What's the trick that people always want?
Top seller, everybody wants trick gum.
Trick gum.
Trick gum, the gum that when you pull out the stick, it grabs its little piece of metal, snaps on you.
Yeah.
Snaps on your finger.
Where are those made? Are they made in the U.S. or are they overseas?
Oh, you kidding me? What do you think?
I'm guessing they're made in mousetrap factories on the weekends.
These are made in a deep, dark hole in the middle of Taiwan.
Holy shit.
These are made far away. This is the Taiwan of Taiwan they're made in. The Taiwanese won't even buy this crap. They hate it.
What's the least seller at your shop?
Least seller is the tooth blackout. That's my personal favorite, though, ironically enough.
I noticed that you don't... Oh, you actually have teeth?
Yeah, they're all blacked out.
They're all blacked out. Wow.
They're all there, but they're blacked
You
out.
got to wear the merchandise.
You gotta. I mean, I'm trying to kick that up again because I think it's a fun thing. You go to a party, go to a friend's barbecue.
Yeah.
Hey, you okay? It's like, well, I'm doing great. And they're like, nobody wants to ask about why your teeth all blacked out.
Are you a physical shop, brick and mortar, all online? What do you got here?
Well, we have the largest brick and mortar novelty shop in the tri-state area. We're in Roanoke, and we have it's a 16,000 square foot warehouse.
Yeah.
Because we ship all over the world, and that's our home base. So we do have a brick and mortar storefront manned by a person that's 2 hours a day. We're not open on Wednesdays and Sundays, though.
Man, that's when I wanted to go. Those are my days off.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that, but you can always order online.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'll let you borrow my internet.
Thank you. I'm not very good with that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also a roofer. Talk to us about. I think you guys can share some trade secrets
I'm about
here.
to have roofer envy if he's...
Well, it's more of a hobby for me, actually.
Okay.
I got into thatch years back, and I just haven't looked back.
Thatch roofs, like straw?
Thatch, straw.
So I'm getting the impression you go on a full-size ladder?
You know, a full-size ladder, sometimes I'll break it down to those little kind that bend in half, you know, the kind that people have a mistake on typically. But
God.
I'm impressed. I do dog house roofs because
Right.
I'm a little afraid of heights.
that makes sense. You know, I applaud that. You got to find a way to work your trade in the place that you can work your trade.
You got to start somewhere.
Well, speaking of starting somewhere, I do want to get to our topic of the day, which is Fingerbang Express. Now I'm trying to pick up on your accent. That's not good, but
Is there a train station in Roanoke?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Do you just ship mainly through the river?
Well, we actually, that's actually, you laugh, but it's true. We do river shipments. It's much cheaper, and people who get our novelties like to know that it's been river shipped. It's just it's an artisanal thing. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Mass Brothers Chocolate out of Brooklyn.
no.
They have a sailboat that goes down to Ecuador to harvest all the cacao, and that's the same way we feel. It's like, if it's coming from China, we want it to come to you after it gets to us from China the same way it came from China.
We got to start
Taiwan.
asking. We got to start asking when we're buying things. Was this river shipped?
Was this river shipped?
Yeah, river shipment adds a certain level. You can upsell. I mean, if you're listening, people who buy, I'm sorry, but we do upcharge you for the river shipment.
Well, it's worth it.
It's river
Yeah.
shipped. Can that happen with a podcast or no? I'm not very technologically.
We can river ship the encrypted versions.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put it on a thumb drive or something like that. You can put it in like a little trick gum packet. We got those sour drops. We got itching powder. You can put it in any of that.
Oh my god. Now, do you sell anything that is really nefarious, or it's all just kind of light pranking?
Well, it kind of depends on how you use it.
Okay.
You know, I would
You
say
can use anything for good, anything for bad.
the car whistle tends to be nefarious because people will put it in someone's car, forget they've done it, and then that person will be going around with the whistle coming out the back of their car, take it into a shop, and have to pay however much it costs for a mechanic. And the next thing you know, they have spent $500 to find out that someone put a little 10-cent piece of Taiwanese tin in their tailpipe.
But
That's actually a good topic for next week. The Taiwanese tailpipe. Putting your tin whistle in your...
that is true.
Taiwanese tailpipe. I've never heard that. Is that a sexual act?
Yeah.
It is.
We
Listen
have
next
between
week.
us about 67 years of Sexpertise.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm a midwife, by the way. I don't know if I told you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a certified professional midwife.
Well, I'll take that into consideration when next time one of my daughters pops one out.
I was going to ask you, you're married? You single? What's going on
I'm
here?
married, have 14 daughters.
Wow,
All beautiful.
Are they in the roofing hobby or the prank trade?
Shoes.
Shoes? Not prank shoes.
Buying and selling. I wish they would sell more than they bought, but, you know, that's how it is.
I went into a Lady Foot Locker once.
how'd that work out?
They kicked me out.
What happened there? Did you do something bad?
I was staring at people's feet too much, the ladies' feet,
Okay.
because there's a Lady Foot Locker. And there's just a lot of ladies and a lot of feet there.
Especially when they just have one shoe off, and you're like, God, I wonder if that other foot matches.
God.
A match foot. Yeah.
Asymmetry in the human body. Speaking of which, let's talk about our topic of the day, which is the Fingerbang Express. Now, we call it the Fingerbang Express because you can lock arms.
One second.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
Right.
cut you off.
Sure.
Do you sell any fake guns?
Oh, we
Because
can't
that's kind
anymore.
of a controversial thing. In the
Well, we
news
have
these days.
never sold fake guns. We sold water pistols, but those are bright orange. But still, sometimes customs flags them because you get people who are, namby-pambies about that sort of thing.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Second Amendment. Come on.
it's just water. But if you put bleach in a gun, it's going to hurt you.
Now, that's what I'm talking about, the nefarious part. Like, I'm sure you don't have that intention, but some people are going to use it for bad.
Right, but you can just same with golf clubs, same with a baseball bat, same with silly putty. You could shove silly putty up a woman's asshole if you want to, clog her up for good.
That's what happened to his wife.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's terrible. What
she's,
happened?
Pre-iron lung. She's in iron lung now.
Oh, that's
Yeah, she got the silly putty in her asshole. Her name is Mildred, by the way.
Okay.
And then the lungs got her iron lung.
Your business, is it competitive? Who's your big competitor?
Oh.
Well, we don't have competitors anymore. We took care of that. Yeah.
How'd you take care of it with pranks?
Well, can't talk about it here. I have a
Prank them out of business?
Class 1 felony that's been levied against a business that runs out of a different country. So they're trying to extradite us, but it's not going to happen. Pretty much.
Oh, God.
That's the truth, ain't it?
What is the secret to roofing? Either one of you.
Honestly, I'm just a
Coverage.
hobby roofer. Coverage, you say?
Coverage?
Yeah. It takes one small lack of coverage to ruin an entire roof.
But for a dog, I mean, it's just a dog house, right?
People love their dogs.
Yeah.
I love dogs, and I would want to have the best roof possible for a dog over my over my dog.
Dog's body.
Over a dead dog's body is not what I want to be looking at.
That should be the name of your business. Not over my dead dog's body.
We might have to do that because we have some lawsuits as well that might be changing our...
Why? What's happening on your end?
Well, I had a drinking problem. That
Wait, this is coming out of the fucking blue?
I didn't want to talk about it.
You got an eyelash on your nose.
Thanks.
Let me get that out there.
You can't see that on this because it's a podcast. We're on video, but I had an eyelash on my nose.
I couldn't see it either because it was the wrong side. So, for all we know, these boys are messing around.
Anyways, I was I roofed dog homes that I
Yeah.
didn't have permission to roof.
Oh, because you were wasted?
Oh,
Shit. Delilah, come on.
But
You know better than that.
People say do what you love.
What's your vice?
my vice. Well, it's my vice is my work. I love pranking people.
Do you work too hard?
Yep, you know that hand buzzer?
Yeah.
I've probably clocked about 400,000 buzzes. And sometimes it's not sometimes at a time when people want it less. At a funeral, there's just people don't want it.
Oh,
Squirting flour,
Jesus.
squirting. But I'm a bucket on the door jar. Any of that stuff. I just want it done. I want it done good and hard.
I'm surprised you haven't pranked us yet.
Yeah, well, you never know. Sometimes you don't know you've been pranked until after you've been pranked. It's called the rearview mirror effect. Such is the way with the whistle tip.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You might have a whistler in your car, but you might not notice until you get up to speed.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're getting cocky.
Well, Delilah drove me here, so that it's going to be on your fucking car.
Also, it might not be at all. I might not have stuck that in with my finger deep in the pipe of the.
I've read
car.
they've got some pranks that don't appear until months after you've been pranked.
Yeah, it's a little bleach on the lawn trick. You burn a favorite word in the lawn, like maybe tits or dick or cock in the lawn. It's not going to show up until the.
Yeah. That wouldn't work for us because we're Sexperts. It would just make sense. People would be like, oh, yeah, that's where Delilah Haydair lives.
Y'all love it.
Oh, we would love it. But if you put something mundane, like Apple...
We'd have a new week. We'd have a new week topic: lawn dicks.
Lawn dicks. Someday.
I could throw a dick and hit a lawn.
Well,
It's an old saying.
Speaking of things where people don't want them, like funerals, I've started building dog houses.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Fingerbang Expresses.
I should have.
Sorry.
I've started building dog houses at dog cemeteries.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that they have a permanent home, a permanent roof over their heads, because otherwise the rain's just hitting the grass and mud, and it seeps in.
You don't want that. Dogs don't want that. Dog wants it to be dry unless it wants to be wet.
Do you have a dog?
I do not.
Oh.
Just cats.
Just cats and 14 daughters?
14 daughters.
God.
Only half of them are mine.
Oh, another marriage?
Married in.
Married in?
Yep.
Wait, did you marry into your prank business, or did you start that?
No, I started up.
Okay.
Started up from scratch.
Are you afraid they're going to do something where they prank you and kill you and then take over your business?
Every day.
You live in fear?
I refuse. I have a Lucite box that's my office, and it's only accessible through a thumbprint and retinal scan.
What if they replace your retinal scan with a fake, like, prank retinal scan that, like, shoves bleach in your eye?
I mean, they could do it, but there's something called hurricane effect, where whatever you do comes back to hit you 7 times what you done dispensed on me.
All right, so if you're listening to this, I assume one of them is named Sarah. Sarah, don't you fucking prank your father. He loves you.
Yeah,
he's also going to kill you one day.
Well, I won't do that. She'll kill herself. She'll probably, she'll do it through diet, for poor diet. Diet Coke and Twinkies, Diabetes is a killer.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a precursor to a lot of things.
Have you ever had any customers prank themselves to death by accident?
Oh, we have a lot of people requesting that, actually.
Oh, shit.
They want to prank themselves to death. They want to get squirted until they're done.
So like somebody who wants to suicide themselves by cop, where they go in with a fake handgun?
It's like a fun Dr. Kevorkian.
We don't abide by that. We do not. If I get a whiff of that, you're out of there.
Yeah. Is there like a gun?
Speaking of getting a whiff of that.
Oh, getting a whiff of that. The Fingerbang Express.
All right.
But no, I do want to ask for safety reasons. Is there like was it when you go to a gun store and they like put a limit on you have to wait like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Is
Do you
there
have that for pranks?
A waiting period?
Waiting period. Do you have a waiting period at prank store?
We do not actually. We have the opposite. We say call ahead, and you want to take this. You have to take it with you if you buy it.
They have a drive-through window.
You got to use it on site before you use it on somebody else.
And you got to be careful in that drive-through window because they're known to prank through the window.
What are they playing here at the Children's Theater, by the way? You have the program in your hands, Delilah.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, wow.
Classic.
Is it a twist on Peter Pan, or are they just doing the straight up Peter Pan?
Straight up.
I don't know.
Straight up Peter Pan. Can't beat it.
Is one of your children in this thing? This
Oh,
fucking
no.
thing?
My kids are all too old to be Peter Pan.
Oh, how old are they?
They're all in their 20s.
Oh.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26.
And then you have like 2 of each of those ages about?
Well, my wife's previous daughters, they're all 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46.
You guys must have met online and been like, I think I need to meet you.
How'd you know? We met online. That's true. Yep.
I don't want to watch this fucking play.
Okay.
I have to.
You have to?
Yep.
Like, why do you have to?
Community service.
Oh, community service? Court-ordered Peter Pan watching?
It's true.
Oh, wow.
Got to watch 17 hours of community theater. Sober.
Brutal.
I noticed that you have a little thing like you blow into your car.
A breath analyzer.
Breath analyzer with you on hand.
Yep. Has to have. I cannot drink and watch community theater.
It's
I will
attached to
be.
his, you can't see this because we're on video, but it's attached to his program.
If I open it, I got to blow it.
Oh, God. Wow, that should be another Sexperts topic.
It's called blow and watch.
Blow and watch. Blow and watch children's theater. God, I just thought that was one of your handheld pranks or something.
Nope. I mean, we're working on a breathalyzer prank for cops to use to people. And what happens is you blow in it and it sprays out urine in your face.
That's a moment in life that could use some tension breaking.
Yeah, I think so. Not sure if it would come across.
If we'll cut down on like police brutality, then sure, give them out.
We're testing it.
Yeah.
We got a lab.
The focus group.
Where's the lab?
Sarasota, Florida.
It's a good place.
Yeah, they have a lot of loopholes there.
Like literal loopholes or legal loopholes?
Well, legal loopholes.
Yeah, I don't know what a...
Legal loopholes and no state tax.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
So if you get a job working at the lab, that's like a recruitment thing.
Mm-hmm. They know that. They pay you less, though, because of it.
You guys do have a lot in common. Big drinkers, apparently. I didn't know that about you, Delilah. You like roofing. What else do you guys have in common? This is interesting.
Shoe size?
Shoe size. Delilah, go.
9.5.
9.5?
Yep.
Wow.
9.5.
We that's how we set this interview up. His daughters were on Craigslist, and they noticed how many shoes I had on, and they're like, "We don't normally meet men with this size shoe. You got to meet our dad."
And I'm a shoe tree. I'm an old shoe hound, they say.
Yep.
God,
Yeah.
That's like me and the lady Footlocker. Let's not talk about that anymore.
He's a man, Imelda Marcos for the old
Amanda
people.
Marcos, they call me.
Who is that?
She's the
former First Lady of Philippines. That had a castle full of shoes. For all the kids listening for the finger-banging information, Wikipedia Imelda Marcos.
wonderful
I
lady.
will too.
Total bitch, though.
No, you met her? Or
Oh, many
emailed her?
times, yeah.
You can't go to a shoe convention back in the 80s without meeting Imelda Marcos.
She'd come by helicopter. She'd kick you in the teeth if you try to touch anything gold.
I imagine it's a helicopter that's shaped in like a slipper.
She was like a 75-year-old shoe-laden ninja that would drop from the sky.
Oh, God. Well, let's talk about our topic today, which is Fingerbang Express. And I do want to mention that if you are above or below the age of 12, then please be safe about this.
Wait.
Yeah. Choo-choo.
Did you ever do a cruise with Imelda Marcos?
That's how we met.
Oh my God, I might have been on that cruise.
Really?
Through it was Alaskan cruise.
I think that's right. Yeah, I have trouble remembering, because I just had such a good time. But I cruise half the year.
She got in a big fight with Ferdinand, her husband, that weekend. And
How do you know so much about the Philippines and stuff?
my wife and I were friends with the Marcoses.
That's so cool.
And we had to switch rooms because the two of them couldn't be together.
Wow.
So I roomed with Ferdinand for the weekend.
This sounds like the Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau Out to Sea movie.
Well, it was before reality shows existed, but it would have made one hell of a reality show.
Speaking of shows, Peter Pan is about to start soon.
Yeah, we should get going.
Unfortunately, we don't have... I'm sorry, we took up all your time talking about all this other stuff. We're not going to get to the topic today. I'm sorry.
What about the kids?
What about the Fingerbang Express? We'll put up on our website everything about the Fingerbang Express. We have like puppets. We have a big thing that we'll put up on the website.
Kids that are listening, Google Fingerbang Express, and you'll find our helpful information.
Oh, and thanks to Bobby Mercer. He sent in that topic. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. It was a great time.
Tell us how the play goes. Thank
I
you
will.
so much.
If I can stay sober, I'll let you know.
Any last minute advice or words of wisdom for our listeners out there?
If you get stuck in Chinese finger cuffs, just twist. Don't pull.
All right, that's it for the Sexperts. I'm your host, Dr. John C. Yalanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Haydare, and roofing it up for the dogs.
See you sex time.
Woof woof.
To do it simply true, we're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.